Okay, I have been reading through the comments on my videos about the magnifying transmitter, and I noticed a lot of y'all are wondering what the bottles are. Well, the bottles are saltwater capacitors, and today I'm going to show you how to make them. So if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know before I switched to commercial capacitors and to fine-tune the magnifying transmitter, I used saltwater capacitors. For my saltwater capacitors, I am using clear 12-ounce Topo Chico bottles. Clear glass works the best for saltwater capacitors. Okay, now I'm going to make the capacitors. Okay, here are the bottles. So to make the saltwater capacitors, you will want to pop the lid off the top of the bottle. Make sure you save the lid. Next, you will want to fill the bottle almost to the top with water. Make sure you empty out the mineral water and replace it with regular water. Next, you will want to add a little salt to this water. Make sure you add equal amounts of salt to each bottle. Next, put the lid back on the bottle and then drive a nail into the lid. Make sure the nail touches the water inside the bottle. So for each Topo Chico bottle, it is about 0.31 nanofarads or 0.00031 microfarads. Okay, now I'm going to do the same process to the rest of these bottles. I forgot to mention, after you fill the bottles with the saltwater solution, you'll want to add some oil to the top of the water so that the water does not evaporate. It'll also act as an insulator for high voltages. After you have finished filling all your bottles with the saltwater solution, place them in a galvanized bucket. Once you have placed your bottles in the bucket, wire all the nails on the tops of the bottles together. Once you have wired all the tops of your bottles together, pour some saltwater solution around the outside of the bottles, filling the bucket. Pour this saltwater solution about 3/4 of the way up the bottle. You may also add oil on top of this water, filling the bucket. Now I'm going to test the capacitance of this bucket capacitor. One plate of the capacitor is this salt water inside the bottles, and the other plate is this salt water outside the bottles. Okay, I have one lead connected to the top of the bottles. Now I'm going to touch the other lead to the side of the bucket.